The proposed federal roads construction is a corporate social responsibility initiative of the NNPC to prioritize road infrastructure across the country, and it is in line with Executive Order 007 signed by President Muhammadu Buhari in January 2019, with the main aim of improving road infrastructure across the country. The NNPC had earlier spent 621 billion naira to fund the reconstruction of 21 roads. Now the Federal Executive Council has approved additional 1.9 trillion naira for the reconstruction of 44 more roads in the country.
Minister for Works and Housing also got approval of the council for concessionaires for 9 road corridors under the pilot phase of the value-added concession of the Highways Development and Management Initiative, following the issuance of the requisite full business case compliance certificates by the Infrastructure Concession Regulatory Commission for a period of 25 years for each road corridor as follows.
Also at this week's Federal Executive Council meeting, approval was given for the procurement and assemblage of Magnus aircraft and simulator in Zaria. This may be a leap for Nigeria towards the manufacturing of aircraft in the country. Minister of Aviation Hadi Sirika says more than 2.2 billion naira was approved to commence the assembling of aircraft in Nigeria.
Justice Mohammed, in dismissing the suit, held that the lawyer had not been a member of the APC and did not participate in the process that produced Bola Tinubu and his running mate, Kashim Shettima, and thus cannot query the party on its nominations. The legal practitioner had in the suit prayed the court for an order nullifying the candidature of APC and Asiwaju Tinubu from participating in the presidential election on grounds that the nomination of Muslim candidacy is unconstitutional. Specifically, the lawyer, who claimed to be an apostle of the rule of law and social justice, argued that Muslim candidacy was contrary to the spirit of national cohesion, integration and unity. He asked the court for an order of perpetual injunction to the Independent National Electoral Commission from publicizing the name of APC and its presidential candidate for the next general election. However, in his judgment, Justice Mohammed disagreed with the plaintiff on the legal right to institute the case and subsequently dismissed it in its entirety.
As a Nigerian, if I can hold the Constitution, if I can swear to the Constitution, then I have a right to ask that the Constitution should be interpreted. And basically, that's and regardless of the consequence of that interpretation. As a matter of fact, this judgment simply means that we will not interpret the Constitution because the consequence will mean that some person may lose political position.
The plaintiff in his originating summons held.
As Nigerians begin to count down to the general election come February, concerned individuals and groups have continued to ensure that all hands are on deck to ensure the emergence of credible leadership in the country.
You ready for us?
At this parley with some candidates for the 2023 presidential election, candidates present at the event were engaged on how to provide solutions to the bottlenecks that have been hindering the development of the country and the southwest region. According to the candidate of the PRP, he will embrace true federalism, while the unity and security of the country will not be taken for granted if elected the president of Nigeria.
Now, what I say is not just about the Yoruba nation, it equally applies to any secessionist discussion, whether it be iPod or iPad or whatever it is. You can be sure that a PRP government under Kola Abiola and Haro Ziko as my vice president, we will come hard and very hard on any such body. But when it comes to giving us the opportunity to live in a truly federal Nigeria, count us in.
For the candidate of the African Action Congress, it is time to get things right and a need for good leadership representation.
And it is time to choose the right representation in Yoruba land. The way Yoruba is today was the day some people decided that they will be importing into the leadership of Yoruba land the worst Yorubas available.